Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. I know it's been a very, very long time. We did take a break from the game for about a month, give or take, but we're back to it. So, we're going to be doing things a little bit different, I know. For right now, we're going to only do 2 episodes a week right now to kind of get back into the thick of things and maybe go back to 3. But yeah, just got to do what we got to do right now. But we're going to go and hop into it. So, it's coming down to the stretch here. 4 400 is the season finale. The final, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 to go. We're going to Richmond. We won at Darlington. That was a lot of fun. And the championship situation, 11 races to go with 142 points out. So if you want to talk averages, about 20 points, give or take, should get you a Whiskey Cup championship. So that's a good average to look for, 20 points each race. But as per tradition, let's see who's truly alive for the championship. I think you got to be within 600. I'm going to put the bubble barely on Jimmy Johnson. If he doesn't get through, if he doesn't leave Richmond with 540, within 540, he's probably out. It's so hard to make up Whiskey Cup points. So anyways, let's go check out what's going on in the garage here. We're overhauling that, working on that. Check the sponsors. They're happy. They're like a pig, and you know what? They're having a jolly good time. So we ain't too worried about that. But we're going to Richmond, a great track for us. We usually perform very well on here. We'll go Speedway. We're going to go right here. And actually, no, what am I thinking? Okay, so the short track piece is getting worked on. It's not going to be ready for Richmond. It's going to be ready for Martinsville and North Carolina Speedway. So we're going to go just use what we got here. We're going to have to use the Speedway piece. Same thing here. And, well, let's go to Richmond. Hey, folks, so we qualified on the pole for the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. Well, let's go trackside.
MRN welcomes you to Richmond, Virginia for tonight's race, the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. What's in store for us on this track, Barney?
This is a fast track, even though it's less than a mile. Richmond's smooth surface gives the drivers plenty of room to maneuver and make clean passes, but you'll still see a fair share of bumping going on out there.
The McDonald's car looks to turn his luck around in this race.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Barry Baker really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Michael Waltrip's career finally started to take off after joining DEI in 2001.
You always knew he had the ability. Now he finally has the ride to show it. I expect we'll see even more of him in the future.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. 11 races for the championship. Ryan Newman is going to be on the outside pole. Check out that alternate paint scheme with Jeff Gordon. Check out the 57 car up there. Sam Smith, great qualifying effort for a very small team. So, I like to consider Richmond the start of the true championship hunt, even though it's 11 races here. But that was their original, send-off, start the chase next week. But to me, the championship always starts here. 11 races to go. It's so hard to get points. And we are already struggling right off the corner. You can tell I'm very rusty here. Oh, crap. I want to give Sallard the lane here. Newman going to cut me a break there. Thank you, buddy. But that's not good for Jeff Gordon because now that's 5 bonus points. And now we got a Rocket Man behind us, and we got Elliott Sadler, the original Candyman, not the OG Candyman. You still got, Ernie Irvin and Ken Schrader, but he's one of the OGs. Anyways, so we got the 38 car right ahead of us, and now Jeff Gordon's out front. We haven't led a lap yet, so that's 5 bonus points Gordon has gained on us. And as we go through the 11 races to the end, points are going to matter. So if you want to look at just kind of a benchmark, so to speak, something to kind of shoot for, 20 points we need to gain on whoever's the points leader each week. That's what we're looking for. So if you want to, start thinking, how can you do that? Well, one, finishing ahead of them, that gives you generally at least 3 to 5 points. And if you lead a lap, that's 5 points. Well, if they lead one, you can't. But if you're able to lead the most laps led, that's another 5 points. So just on finishing one spot ahead of them and getting the most laps led, that's 10 points right there, okay? And if you were able to finish, hypothetically, 2 or 3 spots ahead of them, you might be able to just get 20 right there. So that's just kind of a scenario, kind of an idea of what we need to do. But who knows? Maybe Gordon has a bad pit stop. Maybe he gets in a crash. We've seen it happen before. But anyways, Gordon is hounding me right now. Car is just, it's fast, but it doesn't have the balance I'm needing right now. I'm kind of rusty on the car right now. Trying to navigate. And I don't want to rough up Gordon. The last thing I want to do right now is rough him up, make him a rival. Because late in the race, we might have to use him up. And if he does, he could take us out. Championship racing. I'm not worried about trophies. I'm worried about the Winston Cup. All the crown jewels have kind of been parked in the garage, so to speak. The Southern 500, the last race we did, we won that. So we're good on crown jewels for the rest of the year. It's all about the Winston Cup Championship. Do we chance it here? He's going to give us some room, but the car's really loose. I'm going to back out of that. No, wow. Gordon still cannot go down to the bottom. Going to give us a lane. Now we're going to have a better shot here in 3 and 4. Don't want to wash up. Just be very conservative on the bottom here. And if we can get to the stripe, that is a lap led. So now we've tied Gordon, so his 5-point advantage is now down to 0. Now whoever leads the most laps obviously gets 5 extra bonus points. So for those who are wondering why Thunder pretty much took a hiatus, it's just, I'll be honest with you guys, I really needed a break. Just trying to, juggle doing everything. It's just a lot, right? I have noticed that a lot more people like to watch the diecast stuff, right? And I still want to play Thunder, right? So my theory is we're going to try to do a little bit more diecast stuff on the channel, right? To help it grow, to help, everything on the channel. So that's why, for now, we're just going to do 2 episodes per week. That way, because to kind of put it in perspective for everyone, to upload 1 episode of a diecast review might take me 8 minutes, 9 minutes to film it, right? Edit it, upload it. Altogether, maybe 20 minutes. And then you think about a Thunder episode, I gotta, each one of these episodes take 30 minutes to film, then I gotta upload it, then I gotta edit it and all that stuff. That could take 40 minutes, it could take an hour. So if a diecast episode only takes me 8 or 9 minutes, and one of these take 30 minutes to film, and the viewership more times than not is twice as good on a diecast review, you start to see what I'm talking about. So it's not that I don't want to, it's just I kind of have to do what is best for the channel, and that's why I'm trying to push a little bit more diecast stuff out for y'all. I have some new ideas I'm really wanting to try, so that's kind of the reason we're just trying to, just trying to figure things out. But I want to do what's best for the channel, and the analytics don't lie. The majority of y'all really enjoy the diecast stuff more, and I'm so grateful that you at least like to watch stuff on the channel, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Quick little update on the race here. We generally have 1 car that's gonna stay out till about lap 26, lap 27, barring a caution. And if Jeff Gordon leaves about 5 more laps, that's gonna all but lock it up for the maximum point stay opportunity for the Pepsi 24 car. And we just don't have the piece to really hang with them right now, guys. Our tires are already shot, and Jeff Gordon is pulling away a little bit here. What I could do is maybe try overdriving the car a little bit, but as you can see, it just does not have the handling we need. Very slick in the corners. Come on, car. But just trying to do what's best for the channel, really. And I just needed a break. Sometimes you get overwhelmed with things, right? I'm sure y'all understand. I hope y'all do. But yeah, just try and do what we can for the channel. But I have a lot of really cool ideas I want to do, diecast related wise, and the viewership. Some of the diecast videos I make might get 800 views. I mean, that's amazing, right? I'm so thankful for that. And then sometimes I'll film a Thunder episode and it might only get 150 views, which, I mean, that's still amazing to me. But if I can make a video that gets 800 views compared to a video that only gets 150 views, I have to do kind of what I have to do. And that's kind of the reason why the Dorias Cup Series has been on hiatus. It's just trying to, you know, I could do a Dorias Cup Series race. It takes me 8 to 10 hours to film, edit it, upload, everything, you know, build the tracks. And it might only get 1,000 views. Or I can film, in that time span, a time span of 10 hours, I could film 30 diecast reviews, and each one of those reviews might get 250, possibly even 500 views, you know? It just depends. So my point being is that it's a lot better for the channel for me to do miscellaneous different diecast stuff and videos like that, than just strictly, you know, focusing on Thunder and Dorias Cup Series. And, you know, I've tried to do my best, right? I mean, I could probably do a whole lot better in that regard, but I just want to be kind of honest with it, you know? As our tire wear is absolutely shot here. Oh, crap, that was not good. And now we're in the fence. We're going to pit now. We're going to have to pit now. We're already slowed down. I don't know if this is going to hurt us or not, but that was not good. So as you can see, we fell off pretty badly there. I'm trying to think. The only thing we could maybe do is tighten the car up just a little bit to give it a more aggressive approach. We're going to risk it. We're not going to repair the car. So if we have to use up the fender, we have to be mindful of that. Or we could have an engine failure here at Richmond. Again, 11 races to go. We're 125 points out, give or take. We need about 20 points average, because obviously we're not going to gain points every single week. I think we're going to lose some points here and there. But that could have been drastic. If we would have spun out there, brought out the caution, oh my goodness, that could have been game over. So knock on wood, hope and pray to God we get a good pit stop here, guys. How y'all doing out there? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, fellas. Oh, come on, team, come on. Come on, let's go, let's go. 17-second pit stop, it's all good. So now here's the scenario. Oh, crap. Flat pit road. Sorry, Elliott Saller. Sorry, Jeff Burton. Who's out front? It is Kenseth. So perhaps Kenseth is going to be the, he's going to be kind of the guinea pig today. He's going to go and try to stretch his fuel mileage. He's using the Smoky Eunuch tactic of having an extra gas tank installed or extra fuel lines. Because for whatever reason, they can go 27 laps, and we might be able to go 24 at the most. Granted, they're probably saving from the start of the race, right? Which, I mean, if you really think about it, if you catch a caution, like if you have everybody on the track a lap down, which Kenseth does, and he catches a caution, he's going to win the race. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that strategy, if we actually had yellows here, like, you know, they're turned on, obviously, but if we actually had a yellow come out, it would be, I mean, you think about, you know, big brain tactics. That's a big brain tactic because everyone's a lap down. You could come down pit road. You could pit. You could do whatever you want. There's price. You might be able to pit during what do they call it? You know, when you're running green flag and the yellow comes out, they race back to the yellow. I wonder what the penalty would be if you did pit. Do you give everyone else their lap back? Or does it just put you, you know, out front or tail end of the longest lead lap line? I'm not sure what the rules would be in that, because if you did pit, everyone could cycle around. Either way, you're out front. So, to me, it's a genius strategy if you can catch a caution. Obviously, you don't want to be a caution. So, the scenario for us in terms of championship position, Jeff Gordon's in second. He's locked up the most laps led. So, for him, he's going to be gaining about a net gain. If he finishes where he's at, it'd be about 25 points we would lose on Jeff Gordon. So for us, we need to be aggressive here. We tightened up the race car a little bit. I don't know if that's going to hurt us or help us. I'm hoping it's going to give us a longer tire lifespan. We're going to be a little bit more aggressive this run, though. We need to be more aggressive. Use the tires while we have it. Let's try to get up to second or third. If we can catch Gordon's bumper, I'm going to move him to take that spot. Kenseth is in. He has surrendered the race lead. And now, here comes the battle for Richmond. Now, I can't remember when Jeff Gordon pitted. Was it during the lap we pitted, or was it after it? Let's say he pitted exactly with us, then we'll have the same amount of tires naturally. If he pitted a little bit later, then we will gain a few tenths on him. I don't know. Oh, don't want to run over Kevin Harvick here. Car feels a lot better, but 10 to go at Richmond. It's going to go by really quickly. So you got to get around these cats very fast. Come on, there we go, there we go, there we go. That was a good launch off the corner. Kevin Harvick not able to throw a block. Still, Jeff Gordon's got this win in the bag without a yellow. He's 3 seconds ahead. That just shows you how dominant his car is. I'm going to try everything I got, though. Oh, sorry, Ron Hornaday. Sorry, veteran. Come on, how many? Let's see, we're at 3.9. We're in second, so I mean, holy moly. Yeah, we don't want to run the outside at Richmond. That was a dumb idea. Come on now. If he gets stuck behind some lap-down cars, the AI does not like to pass AI cars. They're a little bit sluggish because they work off a bubble zone. If a car in front of them's in a bubble, they won't force themselves more times than not. So we can navigate faster and more advantageously around the drivers. Problem is that he's got a little bit of green real estate, and we got a bunch of cars to pass, and a tight condition is starting to brew. Look at that, 3.8, lost 4/10 of a second. Yeah, Gordon's got it without a caution. For us, second place, pays pretty good. Bright side, we led a lap, right? I think Kenseth was the only other driver besides Gordon to lead. So we're going to gain some points on the rest of the competition. Perhaps a Ryan Newman, if we can hold on to this. Great run with Jeff Burton in the 99, 4th place right now. But for us, though, oh, no. That was stupid caution. How in the world? Oh, my goodness, that actually worked. I was trying for a caution. The car got tight off the corner, and that's going to bring out a yellow. And we're going to have a restart. Okay. That worked. So we're going to hit Stanton Barrett, I think. Yeah, Stanton Barrett off the corner. He's going to get sideways. Apparently there's some debris that came off the car, and that's going to bring out a yellow here. Give me a swig of coffee because we're going to have one wild restart. Now, here's the scenario, guys. If we finish ahead of Jeff Gordon, we're going to probably match him in terms of track position. Look at the standings, 152. If Gordon wins it, it's another 20-point loss. But if we can get around him, we might. He's going to get the most laps led bonus. But if we can get around him, guys, we might be able to, keep it to negligible amounts. Come on, car. Come on, we're going to have one shot at it. Not going to be enough here. Jeff Burton, oh no! Gordon, just nothing for Gordon there. He had a great launch off the corner. Only thing we could do is try to overdrive it here. White flag here at Richmond. Come on. There we go. Keep it planted. Come on. We're going to have one last shot. Sail it on in there, baby. Knock him up the racetrack and gas it, baby. Coming off the corner. Gordon. Going to pin him into the wall. We're going to take Richmond. Yes! Oh, he is mad now, but we just stole Richmond, dude. We just straight up, we chased Briscoe, Tyler Reddick that one. Hey, man, it's racing. You got to go for it, man. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. We didn't take him out, right? He finished second. But when you start thinking about the championship, we might have saved 5, maybe 10 points, give or take there. I mean, that's the difference. That is what I'm willing to do for 5 points, because that is how close these championship margins come down to. A win is a win. We're going to take it. Richmond and a photo finish. Sure, was it an aggressive move? Beyond aggressive, if you will, but hey, man, he left it open. We overdrove 1 and 2. That gave us opportunity. And we were able to hook the bottom in 1 and 2. We learned from our mistake earlier, getting really tight off the corner. And he left us a lane. We went for it, and somehow the car stuck. And we were able to win here at Richmond. Let's do a little bit of a burnout over here in the, let's do Kyle Larson style. Doing a burnout in the bootleg victory lane. That was awesome. That was so cool. So a photo finish, kicks off the 10 to go. Man, this is going to be a good championship battle. It's a dirty move, I'll give you that, but that's just how I feel like racing should be. Final corner, short track. He didn't get destroyed. He finished second, big deal. You got to do what you got to do to win these things. And he already led the most laps led. And in fact, I want to say it's going to be a tie after the race because he had the most laps led. We led a lap or two, so he'll gain 5 points by that. But virtue of us finishing one position ahead of him, it's actually going to equal a tie. So even though he finished second, he's going to get the same amount of points as us. And when it comes down to the championship, that is huge. So big win right there. Another one at Richmond, one of our best tracks. But there's definitely some interesting ones coming up down the road. You got Kansas, you got Charlotte, you got, of course, New Hampshire. Oh, goodness, New Hampshire's a crazy track. Talladega, anything can happen there. Rockingham, Martinsville. So there's plenty of opportunity for the championship to get shaken up here. But a big win for Buffet Racing South there. Look at that, 31 laps led for Gordon. And he's going to come up a bridesmaid there. Same amount of points, 180 for both of us. But Newman, we're going to gain points on him. Great night for Jeff Burton with a top 5. And, hey, we're all going to gain a lot of points on Tony Stewart a little bit. Ricky Craven, top 10. Jamie McMurray, a spot outside the top 10. Great run for Benson as well. Look at that. Greg Hicks, probably a career best. So there's definitely some good cats up in the mix. Let's check out the bottom of the barrel here. It's going to be Baker, Wagner, and Perry. The bottom of the barrel, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're in the market for some NASCAR diecasts, hats, t-shirts, 124s, you name it, 164s as well. Make sure to check out that promo code down below. It could save you a whole bunch on your next purchase over there at Circle B Diecast. But wow, what a fun episode. We're going to try to do 2 episodes for a week each week. We're just going to try that and see, just to kind of get back into the feel of things. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This championship's going to be fun, guys. Have a great one. Diecastbuffet, signing off.